Second account.
Nice.
I think we should be live. Yep.
Okay. Hello, everybody.
Yes? Yes. It just does a weird
Officially.
thing
Okay, yeah. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Overwatch Oasis League. We're here in the final week of the regular season. Getting into the playoffs, it's going to be exciting, but first we have this game, Kosmic Omnics versus Tantalizers. Tantalizers still looking for that first actual win. Yes, they do have a win to their record, but that was based off of the forfeit with C9. They're still looking for a legit win. Kosmic Omnics, on the other hand, they do have something to play for despite locking up their playoff seed. If they win, especially in maybe a 4-0 fashion, and Core may be able to beat Diving Phoenix as well in a closer game, Kosmic Omnics could actually get up to the top 3 and be able to pick their opponents. So there actually is a lot on the line here, even for Tantalizers, you know, to finish the season with a win, get some positive momentum going into the next season. If they're going to be back for next season, it would be a huge thing.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Even if it's the last match you get a win here, it still counts for something. So, I'm rooting for both teams. Cosmic to make it in that top 3, and Tantalizers to get that first win.
And hey, there's something to be said about playing spoiler too. Like, man, like we saw that back in season 2 when we the Ops were able to beat Duck Duck Goats. That was a crazy win because we the Ops were really struggling, and then all of a sudden they were able to put together a good game, and that ended up making Duck Duck Goats miss the playoffs. So
here we go.
Here we go. Both teams on the point. Slimthick Thought and Kakashi are the tank duo this time around, not the Swede who usually plays that main tank. I think Swede is here, just not in this map. Zombie Dylan does find the opening pick onto Cave Doctor, who is playing the Roadhog here. But it does look like the picks are definitely going in favor of Kosmic Omnics, and they will get the first capture on this point.
And we do have Elite Shadow kind of sneaking there, but he is found out by Zombie Dylan and killed by Whimsy.
Yeah, that is a very tough stagger. Actually did almost get the drop onto Zombie Dylan, but in a close range battle you would probably favor the McCree in that instance with the flashbang.
Trying to see if we got any. Tantalizers are running an interesting healer lineup with Mercy Sen.
That indicates to me that they do want to play a little bit more of an aggressive comp, and they do take advantage of Slim Thick maybe going too far ahead, but Whimsy with the double kill on the tire should be able to even this team fight out pretty well. So Danum is actually going to go for a pin and does take out Whimsy, but sadly will fall themselves and probably in an unresful spot, so we are going to have to see Tantalizers back up, maybe go for some poke here. Shadow does have to be careful, does have the Discord orb, and does go down. Another stagger here for Tantalizers. I think they just need to hard reset.
Ooh, we don't get any picks with that Deadeye.
Yeah, and look at this move there, maybe going a little aggressive. Good hook from Cave Doctor to take out Zombie Dylan.
And that,
oh no!
That boot from Slim Thick onto Sal.
Slim Thick is certainly in trouble. Actually still relatively healthy. In fact, Tantalizers kind of split up, and Kakashi is actually dealing with members of Tantalizers on towards main. So here we go. KO actually probably overall won that team fight, but we are coming in with seeing a lot of ults coming out from Tantalizers. And my Samurai did get res, but Elite Shadow is down, and a Rapid Duck's tire gets taken out. This is not good. Parson Pixie does have the Valve to keep him alive for a little bit longer. And my Samurai gonna use that Transcendence, but Crossfire has theirs as well. And Kakashi throwing in the grab, as well as Slim Thick throwing in the Shatter, now that the Transcendence is no longer an issue. And it looks like this will be it. They just have to clear Bob off of the point, and Kosmic Omnics will be able to win here on Gardens.
That was a really, I guess, odd fight. You had one fight going on in main and then the other fight against the healers off to the side, and where Slim Thick literally booped off both tanks.
Yeah, that was kind of a crazy play, and it put him out of position, but the team was kind of split up in a way that they couldn't do enough damage to quickly take care of him, but they also weren't able to peel for the people getting pressured by Kakashi over towards main, so just great individual plays there from the tanks here, Slim Thick and Kakashi, who is Kakashi, Slim Thick, Swede. They've really turned around this tank line for Kosmic Omnics into maybe one of the more lackluster ones to easily one of the best. Here we go. Sovdanum does get pinned and is down Zombie Dylan with an immediate 2k. Good Discord orb follow-ups from Crossfire. And it looks like once again we are going to see another team fight victory here for
and
Kosmic
nobody
Omnics.
capturing the point.
Dylan! Oh my goodness. Yeah, they are going to get that cap going now, but Zombie Dylan absolutely going up, maybe trying to get a little bit of a Fleta deadlift going here. We are going to see Bleach Shadow going to swap to the Sombra. We actually see a bunch of swaps here. On the side of Tantalizers, they're going to go with the pulled pork, but Sovdanum already down. No res is available as they now are on the Moira Brig on the side of Tantalizers. And Elite Shadow, I think, got found out and got the Discord orb placed on them and immediately taken down by Crossfire. Tantalizers struggling to get through these chokes. The aggression coming out here from Kosmic Omnics.
It's just a lot of shield break here. With only an Orisa shield, you're not gonna get very far. And Wukong just ulting them back into spawn. Come on.
Yeah, this is a very tough position as we really only saw Kosmic Omnics need to use the Coalescence to win that team fight. So they are coming up on 5 ults, and Tantalizers, they don't have a lot. They can maybe initiate with the tire and maybe get some opening picks. That could help. Sovdanum already in trouble, shield down. Discord is gonna immediately take him down. Sovdanum really struggling here on Orisa. Did get those pretty drastic nerfs here recently. Kakashi gonna try and continue to zone them out with the mines, and Rapid Duck already down. Picks going back in favor, and I think we need to see Tantalizers if they want any chance at winning this map to do a hard reset. But Whimsy throwing in the Blizzard. Anime Samurai is frozen. Will they survive? No, the wall prevents any sort of peel onto Anime Samurai. Great job from Whimsy. Parsnip Pixie is down, maybe not going to be able to use a good Coalescence, and a Rapid Duck's tire gets taken out again. Rapid Duck does find one, and they do have the rally moving up, but are they going to be able to touch? No. Tantalizers, despite having a couple of support ults to their name, not going to find their way to the point, and Kosmic Omnics, they do take map 1.
Ooh, a Zen play.
Always happy to see this. Let's see some fragging. Oh yeah, see, look at this. It's just Zombie Dylan stealing all the kills. Oh, that was actually a beautiful volley, by the way. Crossfire as a, I don't know if he's actually a Zen main, but from another Zen player, that was very clean. And yes, I would be very, very upset at Zombie Dylan for stealing all those kills that you rightfully earned.
I mean, as long as you get the kills, somebody's gotta get them.
No, I know. I'm being a little facetious, but.
Alright, let's see if we got any swaps. Our next map is King's Row.
A lot of people on the bench here for Kosmic Omnics. It's actually been kind of interesting. So they have had a lot of people show up to their games, but once the game starts, it seems like they like to stick to consistent lineups. When they start winning, they like to stick with it. And it's been kind of interesting. We have seen some great players for this team actually not have a lot of playtime recently. The two most notable ones being Lady of Siren and then Anime Weeb AJ, who I don't think is here right now, but AJ has hardly had any playing time at all in the second half of the season, and he's one of the best supports in Tier 3.
Well, I mean, if you know AJ, you know that he kind of, his internet kind of messes up, and same thing with this game, and I think he doesn't want to risk it and cause a game and having to pause.
If that's the case, yeah, I would understand it then. So, but we'll see if Kosmic Omnics, they want to make changes. Ooh,
actually, yeah, we do.
We already see
Rocky we are putting in Harv as well, who doesn't get as much playtime. Well, Pixelator is being put in King's Row, along with Resting Birchface, so we might see Mercy Moira here.
Mercy BAP as well, possibly. I know Pixelator does play the BAP every once in a while. Looks like we might see the same tank combo, and I was incorrect. I thought the Swede was here, but looks like he is missing, but that is okay, because Slim Thick looked really good there on that first map. As for the Tantalizers, we are going to see Crunchy Magi come into play some DPS with a Rapid Duck, as well as Mutant Cypher going to come into tank. That's interesting.
Have we ever seen Mugen on tank? No, I think we only see him on DPS or healer. I know he plays a really good Mercy.
Even DPS, I think it was only, like, what was it, Volskaya against, who was it? Against, I guess they played it in the, oh my god, I can't think. They played, Mutant Cypher played a little bit of DPS on Volskaya against Nova. I can't remember if they played DPS against, Weeby Ops, but...
Can't remember either. I know I saw them play DPS once, but I can't even remember what they played. That's how little they played.
I think it was mostly Junkrat.
Oh yes, the Junk Boy, who you literally have to not even aim, you just shoot in the general direction. But hey, it's okay. Still a good character. I'm just always salty because I get randomly hit by one that's literally like 20 miles away from me. It's true though. Like you just stand there and
I know.
You're nowhere, you don't even know there's a Junkrat, and then you just randomly get killed by one. You're like, okay, I guess.
Cause how much does each grenade do? How much damage?
I don't know.
Cause it's like, God, I'll be playing, you know, as the support, and there'll be a flanking Junkrat, and I'll notice it, but like all it'll take is like I'll be at 120 health, and I'll get hit by a mine and be instantly dead. And it's like, God, really? Like, how was I even supposed to survive that?
Exactly.
And I don't dislike like Junkrat. Like, it would also be I guess a little hypocritical of me because I used to main Junkrat when I first started playing this game. Those days are long behind me, but you know, there is some fun to be had playing Junkrat. You know, just throwing in explosives. Like, I guess I've never played TF2, so I don't know if this is even a good comparison. But like the Demo Man in TF2, kind of the same idea, just chucking in explosives. You know, there's something to be said on how that's kind of fun.
I think though my favorite thing about Junkrat that I've been wanting to like get better at is when you have tire and you literally jump into the back line of the enemy team and you just rip it there. Yeah. Like I know one of our old teammates in Summit used to do it a lot, and I would get really mad because he would get 3-4 Ks. I'm like, dude, how did they not see you? You literally jumped in front of them.
Or you can do the Sidomia special where you just like hide behind a corner and just rip a tire, immediately detonate and get like 3 kills. So here we go. We are gonna see Cave Doctor stay on this Roadhog, and Roadhog kind of slipping back into the meta after his most recent buffs. We're gonna see a little bit of a swap here. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Kakashi now on main tank since they're gonna go Diva. Interesting that neither teams are playing a brawl comp, as that has always been very good here on King's Row. Crunchy Magi on that Sombra and Rapid Duck gonna stay on the Junkrat, but Rocky Top able to take out Mugen Cypher, who's playing main tank here. But nice hook from Cave Doctor. Kakashi maybe biting off a little more than he can chew there, and that'll definitely favor the attack. So you see Crossfire on this Ashe, though. That will be a lot of spam damage that they're gonna have to be careful for, and Pixie later able to take out Crunchy Magi. Rocky Top is down though, so definitely still a decent chance here for Tantalizers, but Resting Birchface getting away with a really in the middle of everything res does go down, but Rocky Top causing a lot of damage here. We are going to see Mugen Cypher try to get away, but isn't going to quite get there. Another good hook from Cave Doctor. Kakashi is down once again, but at this point I think Tantalizers are kind of staggering themselves.
We do have the swap from the Sombra to main now on the side of Tantalizers.
We'll have to see if possible walls could help them lock down some of these players a little better, or even to negate some of that spam damage that we see coming from the Junkrat and the Ashe. So here we go, Tantalizers, they're gonna take the right side, the attacker's right side rotation, try and take that high ground.
Ooh, and an early pick onto Pixelator. Yeah,
that's a good start. Here comes the Diva Bomb.
And
not gonna find anything. Anime Samurai did have the sound barrier. Don't know if it was needed. I think Mugen Cypher was gonna comfortably just block that with the shield, and we do see a couple ults coming out from Tantalizers, but Rocky Top finds 2 with the tire, so this is definitely their chance to turn this around. Rocky Top finds 3. Rapid Duck might need to use this tire sooner rather than later, especially with Resting Birchface getting the res onto Kakashi. And these tanks are so low on the side of Tantalizers that I don't know if they have much staying power on the point. Cave Doctor able to find another hook, but Kakashi on the flank with a nice shatter takes out 2 with the pin. And yeah, once again, Tantalizers, they're just going to have to back up because pretty much everyone from Kosmic Omnics is back.
He has a good push there, but it's just, I guess, not getting Birch Phase and letting her res. Kakashi was just, that shatter kind of turned it around a little bit.
So here we go, Tantalizers, they do have the shatter and the tire, but Crunchy Magi immediately goes down. Tantalizers, they are going to try and take this rotation anyway. Actually, nice hook onto Rocky Top. Maybe, again, a little aggressive. And oh, look at this sneaky pin from Kakashi. Doesn't take out Mugen Cypher though. Mugen Cypher's still okay. The rest of the team is going to try and take that rotation with him. And yeah, Kakashi, maybe trying to be a little bit too stylish going on these flanks, does get taken down, but...
Oh, and that shatter just...
A lot of resources.
People just were too far away to get hit by it.
So here we go, Crunchy Magi trying to throw in the Blizzard, and a Rapid Duck still hasn't used this tire. What are they waiting?
There it is.
Here it comes. I don't know.
Does get Pixelator.
One, perhaps that will turn
and it
this
gets
around.
res.
But Resting Birchface does go down. Parson Pixie actually able to find 2 with the Coalescence. There's the Amp Matrix out from Pixie later trying to turn this around, but it does look like it finds 2. I was just about to say the Tantalizers look to be in favor, and Parson Pixie caught in a trap, but Anime Samurai did drop the sound barrier. They do at least get a tick here. Here comes Bob coming out from Crossfire. They're gonna have to be careful. I think they should be okay. Anime Samurai able to boop it off the point, and it does look like Tantalizers are gonna avoid the full hold and capture point A here. Although Kosmic Omnics, they did almost come back.
Yeah, we'll only have Pixelator getting bad spawn here. Almost all of everybody from Kosmic Omnics is there.
Crossfire is going to swap to that Reaper, and here comes Rocky Top throwing in a tire, but immediately gets taken out by a Rapid Duck, but Mugen Cypher maybe going a little too aggressive with the Winston. Still, Spawns are going to favor the attack right now. Kakashi does get the hook onto the Mei, but not able to finish the kill, and he does get taken out. Both of these Roadhogs are actually down. Parsnip PC trying to go aggressive with the Coalescence. Crossfire actually almost got out of position, but is able to wraith away. Blessing First Face did use the Valkyrie in more of a defensive manner to help the team continue to back up, but Crossfire actually getting caught out. Nice hooks from Cave Doctor right now, playing really well here on the Roadhog.
Yeah, those hooks have been landing. Yeah, he's been landing a lot of really good hooks here, especially on the tanks.
Yeah, really taking advantage of some of these players kind of being out of position. Slim Thick is actually the one now on Ryan. Does throw in the Shatter. Musion Cypher does get hit and will likely be bursted down. Anime Samurai not able to use the sound barrier in time to save him. And it does look like the picks are going in favor of Tantalizers. Rocky Top using the tire to find one. Crossfire still holding on to that Death Blossom, but Crunchy Magi and Rapid Duck have their ults. They could possibly combo those to continue to keep this payload moving.
Pixie caught out there and stagger. Now they have to wait for their main healer.
You're gonna have to be careful. Crossfire teleporting up to the high ground, and Parsnip Pixie's already down because Kakashi is trying to spawn camp. Here comes the Blizzard, and the tire actually does find two, so this is possibly turnable for Tantalizers, but Slim Thick just swinging around here. Mugen Cypher is so low, but actually is getting the healing, and Slim Thick is actually going to commit the Shatter, but only finds a Rapid Duck. Crossfire still holding on to that Death Blossom. Actually, that might be what they're looking to do here. And
Kakashi's still in the back line? Oh my god.
And takes out Crunchy Magi. And here comes Crossfire with the Death Blossom. Not
only
really
gets
gonna
anime.
find anything except for Anime Samurai, but that might be just enough for Kosmic Omnics to turn this around. Kakashi comes back just in time to use Whole Hog, and that will be all the further the payload will get. So clear win condition here for Kosmic Omnics. Just basically get it through most of the Streets phase, and they will take the 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, just how long was Kakashi in that back line? The whole time they were in the street phase?
Pretty much. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, like for 2 minutes it must have been.
Oh my god. Especially now with those, how overpowered Roadhog is.
Yeah, typically you'd think it would be the attacking Roadhog that would be on the crazy flanks, but no, Kakashi able to get away with it. And granted, you know, Roadhog is a tough hero to take out with that self-heal and just overall a lot of health. I almost wonder if maybe, and here we go, we do see the Ana coming out from Anime Samurai. I almost wonder if maybe they should have swapped to an Ana, maybe get some anti-nades onto Kakashi to better focus him down. So we'll see if the Ana is the key
to like stun him out of his self-heal.
Yeah.
Because I think in the end too, that's what like took away Tantalizers like getting forward. Kakashi just coming in with his ult and clearing everybody out.
So we're gonna see the defensive sim coming out here from Crunchy Magi. Rapid Duck staying on the Junkrat. We're gonna see double off tank here on the side of Kosmic Omnics, and Kakashi immediately getting bursted down. That will get rezzed right up, but we'll have to see if the lack of shield is gonna be able to save them from a lot of spam that we see from this comp. Cave Doctor does get the hook onto Slim Thick, who does have to kind of get away. But we do see Kakashi able to hook a Rapid Duck, and he will fall. And now Crossfire gonna switch to the Pharah. This is perfect. Absolutely no hit scan on the side of Tantalizers. Slim Thick though, relatively low, but Kakashi finding the picks
in that back line again.
Yeah, this is crazy. Cosmic Omnics kind of rotating through Hotel, now going back towards the main point. Slim Thick trying to dive here onto Anime Samurai. will likely be able to take him out. Yep. Parsnip, Pixie, really, and Cave Doctor, really the only ones on the point. Pretty much just beating all charge to Crossfire here. Cave Doctor actually is going to use the whole hog. They actually are taking quite a bit of time to take him out, and he actually is able to take out Kakashi, but not able to use the self-heal. And here comes the tire from a Rapid Duck, but it gets taken out once again. It's like a Shakespearean tragedy with these tires right now from a Rapid Duck. And here comes Crossfire using the barrage. That will be 2 kills. Nanabu's committed on the Cave Doctor. That won't be able to do much. Oh no, Rocky Top getting his tire taken out by Total Mayhem. And Crunchy Magi did find 1, but I think at the end of the day, this will be a fight victory for Kosmic Omnics, and they will capture point A, but we did see 2 minutes come off the time bank here. Tantalizers, so maybe still winnable. 4 minutes, definitely a tough ask to defend on Street's phase, but it has been done.
And we still have Kakashi in the backline, just bullying Tantalizers. It's just kind of hard for them. Like, do you deal with the Roadhog and you have a whole team in front of you to deal with as well? You don't know which way to turn.
And now he's going down main, does kind of get booped while using the whole hog. Oh no, and the Diva Bomb taking out Mutant Cypher and Anime Samurai.
And that hook up to Pixie while she's in Valve. My goodness. Doesn't get the kill, but still, that hook was kind of ridiculous.
Cave Doc has to be careful, incredibly low. Crossfire able to take him out. This is tough for Tantalizers. The payload continues to move. They need to find a way to stabilize. Actually, good res from Parsnip Pixie, but a Rapid Duck gets taken down. So does Crunchy Magi. Payload approaching the golden box of victory. This is not looking good. Look at how many ults on the side of Kosmic Omnics. Cave Doctor is down once again. Rocky Top up on the platform. Might just use the tire to close this out. Able to take out Mutant Cypher. Parsnip Pixie still here, trying to keep Anime Samurai alive. But Pixie later able to take him out with help from the Mercy.
And it
looks like that
King's
will be it. Yeah, Kosmic Omnics take a 2-0 series lead here. Trying to get themselves into the top 3 to pick their opponents. That would be and be pretty huge actually for them.
Oh, that's 2 in a row for Crossfire. Sen nice. And now Farah play the game.
Ooh. Yeah, that was pretty clean, and that was actually a good play because we did almost see Tantalizers turn that around there. But yeah, great ult, great awareness from Crossfire to know that that was their win condition, using that barrage there to cap point A, and yeah.
Going for a tank. Yeah, we never know. And they did start out with Ana, but I think it's more maybe Anime thought she'd get more quality out of the Lucio, you know, with the sound barrier and everything. So in the end, it's a choice that she had to make. Like, do you just go Ana to deal with one player, or do you go Lucio to try and like protect your whole team? I think next is Anubis.
These are the tough questions that Tantalizers need to find answers for if they want to keep themselves alive in this series. Needing the reverse sweep here in order to play spoiler here to Kosmic Omnics. Let's see if we see any swaps on either side. Let's see if Lady of Siren or Aardvalk are gonna come in here. That is the interesting thing about Kosmic Omnics is they have a lot of players at this point, and so that they can give a lot of different looks. Like they can have Crossfire come in and they can play, a Zen comp, maybe Zen Moira with Wukong, or like in that last map, they can throw a resting Birch Face with pretty much anyone, have that Mercy taken care of, pretty much play any other healer you want at that point. And same thing with DPS. You know, you have Crossfire who can come in and play some hit scan, Rocky Top for that Junkrat specialist. You can bring in Lady of Siren to play Sombra as well, and Zombie Dylan, just an all-around great DPS player.
Even though he has been playing a bit more healer, and especially in that game against, who was it? Was it We the Ops when he played tank? Like the last 3 maps? No, it wasn't We the Ops. Corgis. Did he play tank?
Yeah, Rocky Top. Or not Rocky Top, Zombie Dylan.
He was playing a really good main tank, so showing that he can flex in all 3 roles. Okay, let me bring everybody in. I think she's... Okay, Mugen and Anime on support. I just need the swaps from Kosmic. And who else have we seen flexing? I know... Same thing with Whimsy, that they've been playing tank and DPS a few games. And I think it was the same thing with Slim Thick Thought. They've been playing... Have they played DPS? I feel like I've seen them on DPS once.
I don't... Maybe for like a map. I think the only reason that Whimsy played tank in that one game, though, that was the Corgi Core game, and the reason why Zombie Dylan also played is both Kakashi and the Swede were not there. Same thing with Slim Thick. I literally think all 3 of their tanks were not available for that game, so they kind of had to improvise, and Zombie Dylan actually coming out, he was playing really well in that game against Corgi Cores. And especially to go against a tank line in Uravity and Ant Hopkins, which you could argue is one of the best. No, it's a good thing to see.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess we'll have to wait and see. And I know Kakashi's been wanting to play DPS, and I feel like he's the type of person who'll just pop out the Bastion. It's because they felt like it.
Yeah, no idea what Kakashi's gonna do at any given moment.
The wild card of the team, from what I hear.
Honestly, like the wild card of the entire server. Like, if we're being honest, he just kind of does whatever, and you know what? In a way, I can respect that.
And I mean, he can't be with that amount of bullying he did last map as Hog. I think he has the privilege to be the wild card.
Yeah, you almost know 100%. Like, that wasn't tactical. Like, he did that because he wanted to and he thought it was fun. Like, he's one of those players that'll do something in this game because it's fun, you know, like, not that he doesn't take the game seriously, but whenever he gets a chance, yeah, like you said, like he'll go to DPS and he'll play Bastion on Volskaya attack and they'll run a sim strat and something like that.
Wait, did they actually do that?
No, I don't think so, but
okay.
that's just like a thing that they could have done, I guess, so.
Okay, or here, I'm sure they could have put him on DPS. They would have done the sim strat on top of the statue's head.
Well, we actually don't know. I don't think they've given... Okay, here it is.
Siren and Dylan.
Okay, nice. Siren is gonna come in.
I kind of would have liked to keep Rocky Top, because like I said, Junkrat's just really good in this map.
Yeah, that is interesting. I'm surprised it's as much as I'm glad to see Lady of Siren come in, because she has been very good when she has played this season.
But I mean, in the end,
it would have made the most sense to maybe see Zombie Dylan Rocky Top here, because they could have run the Ashe Junkrat, which is just, I mean, it's brutal on this map. Who was it? I was just casting a game with Zanny, and which game was it? Valhalla versus Nova. And that's what Nova ran on their defense. And Valhalla, they could not get through those chokes. Yeah, I want to say, who was it? It was... Oh, man. Why am I already... It was like... God, I wish I could remember.
Alright, both readies.
I literally just casted that game like 2 nights ago. But I know that they were running like an Ashe. I think AJ was on the Ashe.
And was it probably Sidomia on Junkrat, more than likely?
No, because Sidomia was playing support actually, I think.
Oh.
He actually played support for most of that game, or he's normally been playing.
I mean, here you could have gone, like I said, they could have gone Ashe Junk. Because that just, Ashe having this really good spot to just pick out, like if they have squishies who don't make it past with the shield, and Junk just spamming into the rooms. But, I mean, double hit scan probably can still work, or Siren's the usual Pharah. And Dylan on Widow.
Interesting, might have to swap off it right away though, running into this double shield bunker with the double spam, as well as that Mercy BAP for not only a lot of healing, but that damage boost onto the Ashe. This is definitely among the desired comps right now on Temple of Anubis. Even with the nerfs to Orisa and Sigma, I still think that you can do well with the double shield. It is interesting to see Crunchy Magi here down on the low ground. Zodanum does get hooked, but will be able to take out Kakashi. That will get rezzed.
Oof.
But overall, once again, we do see KO already struggling to get through this initial choke without taking too much spam damage. So, Elite Shadow actually was able to get the opening pick, but Crunchy Magi gets hooked once again by Kakashi. Kakashi is so low, but will be able to get a health pack to keep him alive. And now, KO are probably going to try and press this advantage here. So Danum has to be careful. Slimthick actually going pretty aggressive here onto the point, and both of the tanks for Cosmic Omnics are very low. But the follow-up isn't quite there yet, but a Rapid Duck building up the first ult here. Could use the tire, actually might not even need to, as he finds an immediate double kill. Lady of Siren is able to find one, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Is Mutant Cypher going to be able to get the res? Yep, should be able to get the res onto Anime Samurai, but has to be careful. Kakashi still up here on the high ground. Oh, misses the hook. And now the front line looks like it's doing enough work. Crossfire's down, but nice fighter strike onto Crunchy Magi. I don't think res is up quite yet. Kakashi's still up here on the high ground. Mutant Cypher gonna try and take matters into their own hands by just pulling out the Battle Mercy, but does have to be careful. Actually does get hooked
and taken out by Dylan.
And here comes Kakashi popping the whole hog, and it does look like we will see Cosmic Omnics able to capture point A here, with Kakashi once again on these insane flanks going completely unpunished.
And the rare side of a Pharah being taken out by a Junkrat. You love to see it.
A lot of ults here on both sides right now. Good sleep onto Kakashi from Anime Samurai. She is going to get away. A Rapid Duck actually is going to be able to take him out. Nice pick there from a Rapid Duck. That will get rezzed by Crossfire. See how Tantalizers have to worry about the Roadhog once again. I'm sure after this game they will have Roadhogs in their nightmares, especially a Rapid Duck
goodness.
who immediately gets hooked and headshotted. And there's the shatter. And, Bionade able to keep up the team for a little bit longer. There comes the Supercharger, but that will get immediately taken out. Slimthick just with free reign on the point here. Not a care in the world with that sound barrier. Rapid Duck once again gets another tire taken out. Here comes Soft Denim using the Gravitic Flux though. This could perhaps be the turning point, but not with Kakashi building another whole hog. Bob able to take out one, but Lady of Siren should be able to close it out here with the barrage. Only Crunch and Magi left on the point. Actually, a lot of people from Tantalizers coming back here. They might actually be able to save this.
At 98.4%.
Wow. That's great. I thought for sure that after Kakashi was able to get a double kill with the whole hog that they were going to be able to close that out, but so Danim and Crunchy Magi able to stall for long enough.
Oh, and that hook onto the Ana. Kakashi does get slept though, but not taken out. And Kakashi does take out Elite Shadow.
Immediately going down. That is a tough opening pick here, and no res available. Rapid Duck once again down. Almost had that tire ready. Antion to Kakashi, who is relatively low, and there comes the nano boost onto the Lucio. Boostio, baby, let's see it. You see it? Several ults getting very close on the side of Tantalizers. Deep Bomb coming out. Zombie Dylan actually does get caught out by it, but Elite Arrow gets caught out by Zombie Dylan's Bob. And there's a res from Crossfire, and Kakashi getting all the picks in the world right now. A Rapid Duck dies with the tire. I don't think that they're going to even be able to use it. Only Musion Cypher left on the point here. Elite Shadow trying to touch, but not going to be able to. And 2 minutes and 8 seconds left in the time bank. Not a bad time bank here for Kosmic Omnics. But certainly still a beatable one here for the Tantalizers.
We'll just have to see what Tantalizers come up with for attack, and like how we keep saying, it's still very much can go either way. KO can take this map, win the series, or Tantalizers can initiate the reverse sweep.
Okay, I'm looking at the chat, and it was Elixamori on the Junkrat. I cannot believe I didn't think of that. Literally, Nova's Junkrat specialist.
I think it's because they
I'm
switched names.
Sorry.
We might have forgotten.
Yeah, obviously it used to be, well, no, because I'm pretty used to Elixamori now. Oh, Zaylare. That's
yeah, Zaylare. Yeah. Nope.
And just overall, Elixamori has actually been playing a lot of support lately. Now that it's kind of interesting, Nova very deep at tank, especially now with Optibot coming into the fray. But they're actually kind of thin on healer, so we've had to see Yusuf Chiki as well as Elixamori kind of have to play that support role. So here we go, Zombie Dylan on the Widow this time around.
Not getting any initial picks, but still having to back up here.
We do see Elite on that Pharah now. We'll have to go into double hit scan though. Might not be good. Kashi able to find the opening pick, but Elite Shadow able to find the pick onto Zombie Dylan. No res will be available as it's a Zen Bap comp, but KO swinging it back in their favor. Crunchy Magi, Adam Mech. And it looks like Kosmic Omnics, they will win the first team fight here.
But they have to watch out for Rapid Duck on that Sombra now. Scouting out.
So of Danim, gonna swap to the Sigma, and we are gonna see Elite Arrow obviously forego the Pharah, not gonna be able to find any success going into it against double hit scan and a Zen. So, oh god, you could even argue triple hit scan with the BAP, but anyway, back to the normal team fight, and we do see Crunchy Magi already out of mech. Zombie Dylan pumping in all these shots. Rapid Duck not gonna be able to survive either. And yeah, once again, we do see another team struggling to get through this choke just due to the spam damage from both the Widow and the Ashe, as well as Tantalizers struggling to avoid these hooks from Kakashi.
On top of that, with Crossfire landing those discords and just shredding these Tantalizers. Kiri kind of question, what do you do?
Oh no, and Crunchy Magi getting close to remecking. Gets a nice headshot from Crossfire. Now 5v6 here with the sights pop from Zombie Dylan. They know what rotation they're taking, so Tantalizer's gonna play this a little bit patient. And Zombie Dylan, nice headshot onto Elite Shadow. And the Gravitic Flux from Slim Thick. Gonna be able to find the enemy Sigma. And we're gonna see Anime Samurai find one and actually use the Nano Boost onto a Rapid Duck, but Zombie Dylan with another pick and the Diva Bomb from Crunchy Magi not gonna find anything. Slim Thick easily able to shield that, and Anime Samurai going down, and it's a tough position here for Tantalizers as they don't really have any ults to work with, and look at how many KO are coming up for what is possibly the last fight here as we approach under 60 seconds. Oh, okay,
Elite Arrow taking out both hits.
Oh my goodness! Immediately getting 2 picks. This is their chance for Tantalizers to remain alive in this map, and they are going to try to go aggressive with the Gravitic Flux. Good Immortality Field out from Pixie later. And Crunchy Magi is actually at a mech, and Crossfire finds the headshot onto the Ashe as well and pops the Transcendence. Look at how many ults that Kosmic Omnics are going to have to work with. Mutant Cypher's down too. Here comes the Tire. It doesn't get anything. And I think that Kosmic Omnics, they're slowly turning this around. Nice hook from Kakashi onto Soldana, but he does fall. But Anime Samurai, not there either. Crossfire popping off on Zen right now. Oh my goodness, you love to see it. You love to see Zen back in the meta, popping off, and I think that might just be it here. I don't even think Tantalizers are going to be able to touch. They will not be able to. And that will be Kosmic Omnics winning the series 3-0, and sadly, besides the forfeit they got from C9, Tantalizers will finish the season winless, so definitely a tough end of their season, but we've seen what this team is capable of. They were the team that took C9 to 5 maps. They took Diving Phoenix to 5 maps. This team certainly, and we know that these players have been very good in the past. Anime Samurai literally an all-star last year, so was Parsnip Pixie. Mutant Cypher winning a lot of MVPs this season. There's a lot that this team has going for them. A lot of their struggles have been from a team play perspective.
I mean, too, Cosmic Omnics have been making a lot of pickups, and I think the last one that Tantalizers have is Rapid Duck a couple days ago. And other than that, they've just been losing players. Wait, why are they leaving? The game's not over yet.
Maybe because they know that some other people are gonna sub in for them. Yeah, and yeah, you also cannot understate the improvements that we've seen from Cosmic Omnics. I believe this will give them a only a 2-game winning streak, but they've won. Let's see. Oh, what the heck? Oh, it'll actually be a 3-game winning streak. I did not update that, but I believe they've won like. I think it's been like 6 of their last 7 games or something like that. Maybe 5 of their last 7, I think. But they've been definitely a team that has kind of put themselves into that conversation of maybe teams that can go on a little run, because if you remember a few weeks ago, they actually played a pretty close game against White Walkers. In fact, if it weren't for a C9 at the end of Rialto, we actually could have seen that game go to map 5.
Oh yeah, that game was stressful. Kakashi's he's still in my nightmares. His hog.
Might be haunting the nightmares of Tantalizers here as well. Just getting away with way more than any Roadhog reasonably should, but here we go, Tantalizers. You know,
making one swap here.
We will see. Kosmic Omnics, again, they kind of, it is important for them to get this 4-0 because the scenario right now, I believe, and this is kind of specific, so if they win here and get the 4-0, they will be 8-3 with a plus 13 map differential. Then all they would need to have happen is Core do need to win their game, but they just can't win at 4-0. If Core wins the game, not 4-0, Kosmic Omnics will be your 3 seed.
And of course they'll be able to pick their opponent, but
yeah.
with how we said those DP looking as strong as they have, winning last game against the #1 seed and
against
picking
White
up
Walkers,
Million.
they got that upset. Granted, that was a very close game. I mean, play that game 10 times, I'm sure both teams win 5, so it's just one of those things where they meet again in the playoffs, White Walkers learn from their mistakes and turn that around. Obviously, right now, obviously you being on the team, it'll be tough to dispute this, I guess, but it does feel like it's Tier 3 versus White Walkers right now, because they have been very dominant all season, going 10-1 in the regular season with a plus 32 map differential. They've only lost 6, technically they've lost 8 maps, because they lost 2 to C9 when they got that reverse sweep against C9, so, but even then, still, if you take those 2 maps out, you're still, or if you put those 2 maps back in, you're still talking about a plus 28 map differential, like.
Yeah, but I mean, even here, like, Kosmic looking as strong as they do with these tanks and their supports and even DPS and how coordinated they're starting to look, that they actually save their ults. Not too long ago that you would see them just throw ults here and there, but now they're coordinated. They're probably making a lot of good callouts. The healers keeping up the tanks and their DPS and everything. I wouldn't put it past
Kosmic
them
Omnics
making it to finals with how
100%
strong they look.
have been one of the most improved teams, or one of the most improved teams in general. Probably, you could argue maybe being the most improved team from last season, because the other one you would argue is probably Diving Phoenix. Both of those teams missed the playoffs. Obviously, both of these teams in the playoffs this year, and looking, I mean, really, they are looking to be championship contenders, both of these teams. So to go from missing the playoffs last year to now being potentially among the favorites, again, obviously White Walkers can't have them not be the favorites to win the championship right now, but honestly, you could maybe argue that it goes White Walkers, Diving Phoenix, then maybe Nova, then Kosmic Omnics. And you could even argue that Kosmic Omnics could be ahead of them in terms of like odds to win it all.
Yeah, I mean, I keep bringing it up, and I can because I was there in the beginning through that struggle of Legion of Doom only getting 1 win season 1 because it was a forfeit. Going from that, then 3 seasons later to this is.
I know, it's Kosmic Omnics, that even Legion of Doom / Kosmic Omnics, because it's still the same team. They've had it rough so far. 2 last place finishes and no playoff appearances. Well, now here they are in the playoffs for sure. Maybe even getting one of the top seeds to pick their opponents, trying to put themselves in good position to compete for a championship. Just speaks volumes to the leadership in this team, and I would like to give a lot of credit to Wukong for sticking with this team and continuing to find players. Like, even last year when they were struggling, they at least were fairly competitive, and they even got that amazing upset over I Need Healing late last season. they found Zombie Dylan, brought him in, and he's been really great, and all the other pickups that we've seen from this team have really been paying dividends.
Yeah, especially Kakashi and Whimsy, they're, I mean, latest pickups, but still making a really big difference here. Even picking up those, was like 2-3 players, I think it's only 2 from I Need Healing, Birch and
yeah,
Rocky
resting
Top.
Birch Face and Rocky Top, yeah.
But here we go, let's see if they want to get that 4-0. Running some ball and hog torture, nice.
Yeah, going with the double off tanks once again, but it worked for them on King's Row. No reason it can't work once again. We are also going to see double off tank from Tantalizers as well, and Zombie Dylan with a nice dive from Whimsy, able to take out Mutant Cypher right away. Whimsy was solo, able to get away for now and get the healing from Pixie later. Parsnip Pixie did find the res onto Mutant Cypher, but Rocky Top finding Soul of Danum. And Rocky Top taking an aggressive positioning, pumping in so much damage. Members of Cosmic Omnics are fairly low here, including Zombie Dylan. Crunchy Magi actually mechless here in the back lines. Is going to be able to get that mech back. So here we go, Kakashi actually once again being very aggressive, and the rest of Cosmic Omnics actually kind of backing up. Crunchy Magi able to get back to the team. And then we see Whimsy go for the pile driver there, and a Rapid Duck actually does take out Pixie later. That will be traded by Zombie Dylan, and resting Birch Face able to get that res as is Parsnip Pixie. So we are back to a 6v6, and we do see the pops, the sights being popped from Zombie Dylan, as well as the Valkyrie. Parsnip Pixie now going to initiate with their Valkyrie, but Mutant Cypher is already down. We see the dragons coming out from a Rapid Duck, but easily avoidable for Cosmic Omnics. But it did part the Red Sea in a way, and they did get out of position, but Whimsy throwing in the mines. A nice full hog from Kakashi should be able to stabilize Cosmic Omnics for now.
Ooh, and Pixie being able to get out from among the, right in the middle of KO. But Soft does fall there. Well, we get another pick from Zombie Dylan.
So we are gonna see about 4 alts coming online here for Tantalizers. A Rapid Duck gonna swap back to that Junkrat, which he has been playing for most of the series, but Rocky Top maybe trying to get in position for a nice tire here, and Mutant Cypher goes down early again. They have just been bullying Mutant Cypher this whole round so far. Parsnip Pixie does find the res onto Soul Danum. And here comes Crunchy Magi using the self-destruct, and Whimsy actually does go down, so perhaps an opening, but they do have to watch out for Zombie Dylan still up here on the high ground. And here comes the Supercharger coming out from Soul of Danum. But Rocky Top throwing in the tire, it finds 2. Crunchy Magi is able to take him out, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Kakashi with a nice hook on the Parsnip Pixie.
But just
but here we go.
They have to reload, I think. Just couldn't kill her in time.
And Crunchy Magi was actually in the backline, able to get some picks. Both reses are out, Swap Danum and Zombie Dylan are back here. Zombie Dylan has the sights, might want to use them here. Oh, might not even need it with a nice headshot onto Elite Shadow, who's now on the Reaper. Zombie
and now onto
Dylan.
Mugen.
Oh my goodness, Zombie Dylan continues to absolutely dominate here on DPS. Again, been one of the best DPS players this season. Definitely think we should start mentioning him. Oh, in the elite DPS category, unbelievable. Zombie Dylan hit all the heads. Mutant Cypher gonna try to give Elite Shadow the sound, or the
Nano boost.
Nano boost. Yeah, sorry. Elite Shadow was too low to be able to contest their Rapid Duck. Did have this tire, but it will not be enough overall. And yeah, this is looking pretty good for Cosmic Omnics. They don't have to push the payload too far to get this 4-0 victory and give them a somewhat decent chance at... Well, actually... Okay, no, they wouldn't be top 3 because of no, but they need Diving Phoenix to lose that game against Korgikor. But, you know, Korgikor, as iffy as they have been this season at times, they're still our defending champion. They absolutely can pull off the upset against Diving Phoenix. And that's the thing. That's all Cosmic Omnics need is just for Korgikor to win and not have it be a 4-0, which I think it's probably not going to be a 4-0. I feel like if it's going to be anything that game, it's going to be a map Korgikor winning in a map 5.
Do I hear Bastion? I hear Bastion. Yep,
it is a rapid duck. They're going to go... Yep, full-on bunker here from
double shield,
Tantalizers.
Bastion, Mercy,
with the
Baptiste.
Mercy and the Bap, yeah.
And then
this is...
Elite Shadow on Ash just for that extra bit of damage.
Attackers incoming.
We're going to see double off tanks once again here from Cosmic Omnics. I think we are going to see a lot of double off tanks here as we move into the playoffs, especially with Hog being as good as he is, but also Zarya being a really good tank too. Solvdan Amarty down. Rapid Duck able to find Whimsy though, moving Mortality Field out here from Mugen Cypher to keep the team alive, but they are going to have to keep backing up as most of the rest of the members of Cosmic Omnics are relatively healthy here. Kakashi out of mech, but will quickly get back in mech. Does have to be careful for Rapid Duck positioned here on one of the vehicles. And Tantalizers, they continue to give space, so if they lose this fight, they will lose the map. And, ooh, interesting hook from Whimsy. That, it looked like Parson Pixie maybe hit, like, the vehicle and didn't complete the full hook animation. But Resting First Face able to get the res onto Rocky Top, who immediately finds the pick onto a Rapid Duck. Mugen Cypher gonna try and turn it around with the Amp Matrix, but it doesn't look like it's going to matter. And the payload will approach the golden box of victory, and Cosmic Omnics, they will get the 4-0.
Oh, and Whimsy plays one round as Hog and gets play of the game. 3 play of the games. No, this is one play of the game. Sorry, that was Cross. I should have put Cross on.
Who got it in the previous? Who got it on Anubis?
Darn.
Oh, Zombie Dylan! 49% scoped accuracy. That is an elite performance if I've ever seen one. So, I mean, I feel like we gotta give him DPS MVP. He was exceptional today.
Yeah, I agree there. And I would have to probably... I'm already starting to think Crossfire for support, because just you don't see Zen that often.
That Zen play was pretty great.
And they had really good trans as well.
And I was thinking for Tantalizers, I was thinking about giving it to Cave Doctor for tank. I thought he played really well on those first 2 maps, getting a lot of nice hooks, getting opening picks there on some of those team fights. Actually,
I think
I liked how Cave Doctor played.
Who was it? He hooked Slim Thick out of Remake. So that was actually kind of funny to see. And yeah, they were doing a lot of really good work as Hog, and I think they mainly just play Hog from what I did see.
Yeah, I think that's all they played. I want to say maybe did they play something else on Gardens of OwOasis? I'm not 100% sure, but
I mean, actually this is the easiest I've done MVP, so was it Cave Doctor, Dylan, and Crossfire?
Yeah. You know, I will say the other person that I was thinking about bringing up is actually Pixie later. I thought they played pretty well. Like, you know, actually got to play it a few more maps than they typically do, and came in and did their job, you know?
Yeah, they were doing a really good job as Moira, and as Baptiste had some really good immortality fields.
Immortality fields, yeah. So that would be the... Maybe we could give Pixie later an honorable mention, actually, but I feel like you just cannot deny Crossfire. especially me as a Zen player. Like that was so much fun to watch.
All right, so I guess that's it for this game with Cosmic Omnics
Yeah.
taking the 4-0. I do believe right now the Corgi game versus DP is already going on, and that'll be over at on Tokushu's Twitch, which is in self promo. So if anybody wants to stop by there and root for
then
the
it's
pups,
the tier 1 championship, right?
no, it's the tier 2
Or
finals.
tier 2 championship.
Pepegas versus NA Ult Management. I think that starts in about 20 minutes.
7:30 Central.
Yeah.
8:30 Eastern. Yeah, that should be a great battle there. I'm excited to see who comes out on top there. Remind me, when has the tier 1 championship game been
I think the
scheduled?
last game is tomorrow.
Okay,
I can't
tomorrow.
remember what time.
Because
I think 7 as well.
That's the thing. Yeah, this is the true final, because we saw Blank Assassins take game 1, Tater Thoughts take game 2. So, and this is a
tiebreaker game.
Best of 3. Yeah, this will be the tiebreaker, and I'm excited. You know, if we see the Blank Assassins from game 1 versus the the Tater Thoughts from game 2, that might be a classic. Like, don't miss it. It might be just an insane game. I would love to see that game just go to 7 maps. All the maps are close. Like, that would be a lot of fun. I'm excited. And make sure, obviously, yes, the Diving Phoenix
Corgi
KO game. And we do have one more Tier 3 game on Sunday. Obviously, I was hyping up the Tier 1 championship game, but make sure to check out the final Tier 3 game, Duck Duck Dive versus Tater Pots. Neither of those teams obviously are going to be in our playoffs, but would be good to see one of those teams get one more win to close out the season, get some positive momentum. Just support the league. Just watch the streams, open multiple tabs, watch all the games. That's
But yeah, and after this week we'll be done with the regular season, having a week off, and then on to playoffs. And
yeah.
But thanks everybody for joining us, and we'll see you next time.